my friends. Welcome back to another entry in the Board Game Geek Print and Play contest. This week for you, I feel like this is some sort of serial episode, we have a game called Back of House. And this cool little game, let's see, I should give credit first, was designed by Gil G. I'll link everything below where you can find this. I picked this one, obviously, because of the theme. I am a sucker for cooking games. Overcooked, what are the other, there are just some great ones out there, right, on computer you can get through Steam or wherever, where you're frantically cooking in the kitchen, you're trying to get your tickets out and keep everything clean and deal with the rats, right? I love those type of computer games. And so when I saw that someone was making a solo game with the same theme, I was on board. So that's what I'm going to demo for you today. My cohorts, of course, have been busy in their little corners of the internet. I'll link their new videos down below. OnePlayer, Matt at OnePlayer, and Veselko. And I believe I've heard rumors that we're being joined by a third contributor out of Moscow. I'll link his channel, Dmitry's channel, down below as well. I don't know if he's doing a video this week. He might be. But he just joined up in this little crazy adventure we have going. I'm so thankful. And if any of you guys out there make videos and want to join in the fun, let me know, because all hands on deck. We got a bunch of these to get through. But this one, Back of House, is a cooking sim game with dice. Clearly, you can see this, right? So you have this cool little kitchen. I've already put the little things on them. And the printout for this is super easy. I went, of course, for the full color version to give you all the bling, but there are low ink versions as well. So you have your basic kitchen that you print out, and then you print out 2 or 3 pages of these little guest tickets. How adorable are these? So these are the backs. And then these are the actual orders from the guest, which is really cool. So you have your basic tickets here, and then you have a bunch of hazards, and we're not going to play with all of these. You only pick a few and shuffle them in, and these are things that go terribly wrong in your kitchen, and you'll have to sort of adjust on the fly. All right, so we'll take, I think you take, I'll double check, 15, I think, guest tickets, and then you shuffle in 3 or 4 of the hazard tickets. And to win the game, you just have to fulfill all of your orders. Yes, without, of course, having a breakdown in your kitchen. So you have these 5 little stations here. Saute, grill, veggies, dessert, and dishes to obviously plate your order. You have a little trash in case you mess anything up. And then you have these 2 extra spots. You can have a chef who kind of overwatches the whole kitchen, and you have what's called the expediter. And this is the person who like checks the plate, makes sure it's good, does like a quality check to make sure it's ready to go out of the kitchen. And the last 2 dice you have is your morale. How is your kitchen doing? The more you miss your orders and you're late on your tickets, your morale will tick down. You also have the quality check die, the QC die, and this tells us after we've prepped it, how well did we cook it? Is the chicken raw? Is the plate clean? How's the presentation? So if you roll too low on your quality dice, the dish will get sent back, your morale will drop, you have to go through the whole rigmarole again. So we need 5 dice to represent the workers in our kitchen. We need a different die for our morale, and finally one we're going to roll later for quality. And your morale starts at 5. So let's set up our customer base, shall we? Let's give it a little shuffle. We're just going to pull out 15 cards. 1, 2, 13, 14, 15. Easy enough. This is going to be our deck. Next, I'm going to pull out 3 of our terrible event cards. 1, 2, 3. Put those to the side. And we're going to put these interspersed in our deck. So that they can't be the top card, they can't be the last card, but they should be every, 4 or 5 cards. So we're just going to slide these in here. 1. And we have our guest tickets. Fabulous. Now on the bottom down here, this is where our active tickets are going to go. We're going to have 3 orders at a time. The order in position 1 must go out first. So even if these are filled and ready, we can't send them. This is our priority ticket. This must get out the door. If we can get out 2 at a time, we're going to get a nice little bonus, but this is what we must do. So to start the game, because our kitchen is just opening, we're only going to fill spots 2 and 3. This is going to give us a little bit of time to sort of prep some food, get it going. So this turn, we don't have to get a ticket out of the door. These we're going to work on, slide them up, add a new ticket. You're always going to want to have 3 little tickets waiting to go. And let's just look at a ticket really quickly. They're super simple. They're going to tell you how many you need of each cube. So for this ticket, I need 2 veggies, 2 desserts. And then at the top, they'll also tell you how many people are sitting there. So this is going to tell me how many plates I'm going to need. So I'm going to need 2 black cubes, 2 green cubes, 2 blue cubes. Once I have that, I can send my ticket. Easy enough, right? So to start, all you have to do is roll 5 dice. And we get to assign our 5 dice anywhere we like in the kitchen. Now, you must always, every single roll, assign 1 expediter. One of these dice has to make sure that the dish leaves the kitchen. Even though we don't have one completed, we still need to assign 1 guy here. And to get that dish out successfully, we must roll equal to or greater than a 12. And this is what starts to mess you up, because you want to put a nice high dice here to make sure that you make your quality check. But if you use a high number there, you can't use it somewhere else, right? Makes sense? Every station also has its preferred worker. So somebody who's a worker with a 4 is going to specialize in desserts. So for example, I happen to roll a 4. If I place a 4 in his preferred station, he's going to give us 2 desserts. If I place somebody who doesn't know how to do it there, like let's say I decide to throw over my grill guy here, he's only going to produce 1 dessert. There's 2 spots, but you can put as many dice as you like here to keep producing desserts. This would give us 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 desserts total. There's only 1 spot, however, that'll give you a double. So if I roll 2 4s, I'm not going to come out with 4 desserts. If I roll 2 4s, this guy will take priority and give me 1. The next 4 would just give me a single, which would be a 3. All right. But if you assign the worker to where they feel comfortable, they're going to do a better job. So for instance, if I sent him to the grill, I would be getting 2 grill items and 2 dessert items. 6s, of course, can be a chef, and they have some special abilities. We'll go into that when I get there. 5s are what are called sous chefs, and you're only allowed 1 sous chef in the kitchen. So even though I've rolled 2 5s, only 1 of them will act as a sous chef. Sous chefs are cool because they are the masters of all stations. So if I send a sous chef to get dishes, he will generate 2 dishes. If I send him to get the sauté, he will generate 2 sautés. I cannot get 4 grill items. You can only get 2 items. You can only get that 2 item bonus once. So even though the sous chef is a master of the grill, this grill can only produce 2 for my grill dude, 1 for my sous chef. All right. So looking at my ticket currently, I know I'm going to need 2 plates. I didn't roll any 1, so let's send a sous chef there. So he'll pick me up 2 plates. I'm going to need 2 desserts. Well, I have a guy on desserts. Now I'm going to need 2 sautés, and I didn't roll any 3s, right? I have another 5, but he isn't a sous chef. So even though he is a 5, he isn't going to get me that nice double bonus because I'm already using him as a sous chef. So I could use my chef ability, which is kind of neat. So if I assign my 6 to be a chef, he can do a couple of different things. The first thing he can do is he can let you re-roll all of your dice. I don't want to do that because I like what I've got. Second thing he can do is he can let you reassign 1 of them. He can let you give some good pointers so that one of these dice can become an expert somewhere. So I think that's what I'm going to do. This little chef is going to have a little powwow with this guy. He's going to give him some good tips so that I can turn him into a 3 and send him to the sauté station as an expert. All right, that's the second thing. The third thing the chef can do if you don't use any of his abilities is he can help you pass the quality check, but I've already used his ability. I must assign an expediter, so I'm going to assign my All right, so I've rolled my dice. I've assigned an expediter. I've put everyone else somewhere. You have to always put the dice somewhere. Now we're going to resolve our activities. Easy enough. I'm going to take in my sous chef. He's going to give me 2 dishes, which I need for my ticket. I'm going to take in my sauté expert, who got me 2 delicious entrees. I'm going to pick up my dessert expert, who got me 2 delicious desserts. And now we would resolve our tickets, right? We don't have anything here. So actually, our little expediter isn't used this turn. There's nothing to expedite. So we're going to clear the board. Slide all our tickets up. And pull a new one. All right, so this round, we have to get this ticket out the door. Not a problem, because I've already fulfilled it. So I want to make sure we're going to pass our quality check. But we have to start working on these too. So let's roll our dice. See what we get. All right, so I know I'm going to need 2 desserts, 2 plates. So did I roll a 4? I did. There's my dessert. Did I roll any 1s? I did not. All right, so what does that mean? For here, I could assign my sous chef to go get me some dishes, and then I will definitely have dishes. But remember, I have to assign an expediter die. And to make sure this ticket goes out on time, I'm going to take my expediter value with my morale, and I'm going to add them together. All right, so for example, let's say I assign a 2. That's going to get me a 7. I'm going to roll my quality check to see how I did cooking. And I rolled a 10, and I have to get higher, equal to or higher than a 12. So this ticket would fail if I sent it out like this. And I don't want that to happen. I really don't want that to happen. So what I might do, as much as I would love to make him a sous chef to use his abilities up here for dishes, I really want this ticket to go. So I think I'm going to make him an expediter, which means I have to, as long as I don't roll a 1, my ticket will go out, all right? So that hurts, but let's do that, okay? So I'm going to guarantee my ticket goes out, which means I only get to play with these guys, which is fine. I do see I have a bunch of sauté coming down the pike, right? So let's go ahead and assign him here. I have 1 grill now, no grills here. So if you produce something extra that you can't put on a ticket, it has to go into your trash, and that can be a problem. So I think what we'll do is we'll assign a non-expert to the grill to only get me 1 for my ticket. And then we're going to assign a non-expert to the dish, which will only get me 1. But that's all right, because this ticket is ready to go. So let's do our cleanup phase. I know I got 1 dish, because he's not very good at washing dishes. I know I got 1 grill, because he's not very good at grilling. However, Sauté Boy picked up 2 entrees for me, which was wonderful. And we pumped out 2 desserts. Great. Now, let's resolve our quality check ticket. Our expediter is waiting. How did we do with our desserts? Oh my goodness, what are the odds of that? We failed. Yep, our first ticket, down the tubes. Something on this was terribly wrong. We don't know what. Let's find out. We had to roll a 12, right? And we rolled 10, 10, 1, and 11. Worst luck ever. So something is wrong on our ticket. So we're going to take off 1 plate because one of these dishes is incorrect. And now we have to decide what was incorrect. I'm going to say a dessert was made wrong. Okay, so we're going to put these back. This ticket is going to wait here because it's not ready to go. We're going to move on to the next round, but we have a backlog, right? This table is waiting. This table is waiting. So next turn, we must get out both of these tickets, okay? So we're going to do 1 quality check roll, but it's going to apply to both of these tickets. If we fail it again, we are in big trouble, and we're going to have a walkout happen in our kitchen, and morale is going to go down, and everything will go horribly wrong. So, deep breath, we're not going to let that happen. Instead, we're going to work hard and get these dishes right, people. So the first thing I'm going to do to make sure this works is I'm going to assign an expediter of a 6, all right? This means with an 11, I cannot fail my quality check because no matter what I roll, even a 1 is going to get these 2 tickets out the door, okay? So what do we have to do to finish the tickets? Well, I'm gonna need 2 plates for sure. And I don't have a 1, so I'm gonna need 2 plates and 1 dessert. So let's put a 4 here. Send my dessert dude. So he'll make a dessert and a dessert. I need a ton of plates and I have none. So what I might do is use my chef. Yeah, let's just send 2 people who don't know what they're doing, shall we? Yeah, let's do that. I also need 1 saute, so let's do this. Let's send a non-expert to the saute station, and then we're gonna send 2 people to do dishes. None of them are really good at dishes, so it'll work. It's a little, you know what, we're scrambling right now, right? We're scrambling. So let's pick up our people. We picked up 2 dishes. Boom, boom. We picked up 1 saute. Boom. We picked up 2 desserts. Boom and boom. I'm gonna make my quality so I don't need to roll it. I mean, you could just for the fun of it. Why not? Let's see if we roll another 1. Okay, we don't. Nice. Okay, so our tickets go out the door. So all we do is we take off our tokens here. And this wonderful 2-top gets served, or to put it in a done pile over here. And then we'll slide these down. Because we missed our quality check, we have to send out 2 tickets at once. So this little 2-top is also going to get served. A little bit rough, but that's okay, it happens. We're gonna refill. 1, 2. Okay, so we had our first bad event, and that is a dropped plate. Lose 2 portions from any 1 ticket. So we have to resolve this right away. Oof, that's a pain. So let's take 2 portions off any 1 plate. I guess we'll take off a saute and a dessert. Oh, that's sad. Okay, we need another ticket. Bam. And let's roll. Okay, what do we need? Oh, so we have to get this ticket out. We need 2 plates to do that. We need 2 desserts to do that. We need 1 saute to do that. And then we have to make our quality check. So just don't roll a 1 again, dice. Listen, we need some good juju here. We need our kitchen to be working. Make sure about this. 2 plates, a saute, 2 desserts. All right, so I have this guy left. He can make veggies. I need a ton of veggies coming. Let's do it. All right, here we go. Dishwasher, 2, check. Saute, 2, check. Veggies, 2, boom, boom. And desserts, 2. We're ready to go now. Everybody's cooked everything. I have a 10, I need a 12, so I just have to roll, just not a 1. Yes, okay. We get the ticket out the door. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. It's gone. Slide these down, flip the next. All right, so these, we have a 3-top and a 4-top. So this is gonna be a little bit harder. Ooh, that's a terrible roll. Okay, that's a terrible roll. So let's talk about what happens when a ticket is late. We've seen what happens if we fail a quality check. That means our ticket is ready to go, everything is on it, but we've miscooked it. The ticket stays there, you have to get out 2 the next time. But what happens if you can't generate enough resources to get a ticket ready? What if I can't cook the food fast enough, all right? It's not that it failed a quality check, it's just that all the items aren't ready to go out the door. If our ticket is late, what will happen is we'll leave it in position 1. We'll get another round of assigning dice to finish it, but it has to be really delicious to make up for the tardiness, which means we have to, this quality check goes from a 12 to a 14. So that's what happens if it's late. Let's see if that's where we're gonna end up. So let's first see if I can get this thing out the door. So if I do, I'm gonna need 3 plates, so that'll get me 1. And I'm gonna need 3 desserts, so that will get me 2. All right, I'm gonna need 1 grill, and I'm still gonna need an extra plate and an extra dessert. So I could, nope, I can't do it because I still have to assign an expediter. So no matter what happens, this ticket is going to be late, which is a bummer. All right. So if this is going to be late, I can assign a low expediter because we know it's not getting out on time, which is sad, but there it is. And let's assign, what are we low on? We're low on dessert and we're low on dishes. So let's just assign an extra person here. We'll do dishes. Man, that sucks. Okay, we'll do dishes. And we're just gonna be late. It is what it is. Sorry, guys. Our kitchen's just not fast enough. So we're gonna get 3 plates, which is what we needed. We're gonna pick up 2 grilled items, 1, 2. And the place we were missing was desserts. We're 1 dessert shy. So we don't roll for quality. We don't have another ticket. We're gonna go round 2, but we gotta assign a big dice for our expediter. Put this down here. Ooh, this is bad news, bears, man. All right, so that's the best I can do is a 9. Ooh, I don't know if we're gonna make our quality check, but we'll find out. We'll find out. So I know I need a dessert. Boom. I would love some more plates if I can get them. Plates, I can get 2 plates up here, and then 2 desserts, and then 1 more dessert. Oh, this could go terribly wrong. All right, so let's pick up our 2 plates. Got them. Let's pick up our 3 desserts. 1 of them goes here. Boom. 2 of them go here. So we actually have 2 tickets ready to go now. It's just going to come down to quality check. How well did we make them? Come on, baby. Oh, so we failed it. All right. So that is a 9, 10, 11. We needed a 14. So we're not only late, we failed our quality check. Because of that, our kitchen is completely demoralized. It's very upset. It's like, what do you want from us? We're giving you all we can, boss. And you're going to have what's called a walkout. So if any time the ticket on spot number 1, all right, if it doesn't pass or can't get out the door for 2 turns, either because of quality or because it's late, but if it spends 2 turns here and you can't get it out the door, you have what's called a walkout. So the ticket gets discarded. These people get up and leave the restaurant. They don't even want to wait for their food. So this ticket gets discarded and our morale goes down. People are sad, all right? They're very, very sad. I don't blame them. They're working as hard as they can. Oh, and now we have a smoke break. One of your staff needs a quick break. Leave 1 die here for a turn. Oh, seriously? Okay, all right. This doesn't take the spot of a ticket. A ticket still comes in. We'll just stick him up over here. I guess it makes sense. They're super sad about this. So one of these guys is going to go out in the alley and cry, I suppose. It happens to the best of us. So we couldn't resolve our ticket. Don't worry, there's a way to get morale back, okay? If you can ever get 2 tickets out the door at the same time, you get to tick your morale up 1. So I think that's what we're going to go for, because this guy's ready to go. This guy's ready to go. We're going to focus. Oh, he's a 4 top. We're going to focus on this real hard. We're going to see if we can't get our kitchen back in working order. Come on, guys. Pull it together. Okay. So we have to assign our highest guy as an expediter. All right. Let's see what happens there. And this ticket's ready. Oh, I don't think we're going to be able to get him ready in time for a double out because I'm having some guy on a smoke break. It happens. It happens. He's going to need 4, oh my goodness, 3 desserts. Okay, so let's start with the desserts, the saute, and then we'll do a double dish. And let's see, quality check. Oh, wait, no, we have to leave somebody over there. Oop, just kidding. I only have 1 dishwasher right now. 9, so let's see, we roll nice and high, please. 9, 11, okay. We failed our quality check, which means we're going downhill quickly here. Oh wait, sorry, nope, too soon. I have to collect everything first. That was close. Okay, we get 1 dish. We get 2 saute items. This guy comes back from his smoke break, and we get 2 desserts. Okay, now we do our quality check. Okay, whew, let's see. Nope, no luck. Still no luck with the old dice. All right, so we rolled an 11. We needed a 12. Something is wrong with this ticket. We don't know what it is, but it's definitely something. So let's take off these 2. Oops, sorry, you have to take off a plate. This plate will go off, and we're going to say that the dessert station is just not doing well today. Okay, so we now know we have to get 2 tickets out the door or our morale will go down again. And that's not going to happen because we have no good rolls for an expediter. Ugh, alright. I think we're dead. I think we're dead here. Morale's going to fall again. Oh no. Okay, well, we'll do the best that we can with what we got. So we'll get a dish out. We do need 2 veg, so we'll pull him over here. We're going to need a dessert, at least 1. So I'll pull him here. And the highest I have is a 3 for an expediter. And that leaves me, I guess I'll do an extra dish. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. Okay. So we'll pick up 3 dishes. 1, 2, 3. We'll pick up 2 veg for this one, and we'll pick up 1 dessert. Okay, we just need a crazy high roll here, or our ticket fails because we are late, right? Oh no, wait. This ticket wasn't late. This ticket failed quality check, right? Yes. Okay. So that means we have to beat a 14, and we only have to get 1 ticket out, right? 9, 10, 11, 12, 7. Nope, we didn't beat a 14. So this ticket is also lost. Oh my gosh, we are just doing terrible this game. Okay, well, dead again. I see how it is. This ticket gets removed. Our morale goes down even more. And you can see that at some point, the game kind of spirals out of control and you reach the point where you can't actually do it, which is kind of odd. So at this point, because even if I was to roll, like if this is a 3, this is the best I can get here is a 6, which is a 9. So I can still technically make it. I just need to be rolling really, really high. All right. Well, I guess we power on and we hope things get better. Okay. So we're definitely going to have to assign an expediter of a 6. So we're going to do him, get us some dishes. We'll send this guy to pick up a dessert. And we'll send this guy to pick up, we have a ton of things that we need coming up. A veg. How's that? That works, I think. We don't need grills. We'll do a veg and what the heck, an extra dessert. Extra desserts never hurt. Okay, so let's see. We got 2 dish. 1, 2. We're going to pick up 1 delicious veg. Put it down here. And we'll pick up 2 desserts. 1 to go here, 1 to go here. And now we need a very big roll here. Let's see. We need to make a 12. We have a 9. We failed again. Okay. So this ticket, something is wrong with it. We have to take off 2 things. Let's take off, we'll take off 2, I don't know, 2 of the same. We'll take off 2 desserts. We'll just say that our dessert station is having a hard time. So he was a quality fail check. So next time we have to roll a 14. And again, so that's technically impossible, right? Because we have 9 plus 6. Oh no, so I guess we can. Okay, so we'll keep going. We need a really good roll. Alright, there's our 6. We need 2 desserts, so that'll go here. And then we need some dishes. We need some veg for sure. And we'll pick up another veg. I don't want to send him to saute because that'll give me trash. So I think we'll just send him for another dessert. Okay, so we have our 2 dishes. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now we have to make a quality check roll because this guy failed it. So he has to roll a 14. And we can't because that's 12. Okay, so we can. We just have to roll really, really high. And we don't. So we fail this ticket. So you can see how it sort of spirals down. So I think I'll just stop here. I think we can see where this kitchen is going. Morale is going to drop lower, which makes it harder and harder to make the quality check, which makes it harder and harder to get a ticket out. And then eventually you just kind of peter off into sadness. So I think I love the theme of this game. I think it's very cool. I love the idea of producing everything. These 2 dice, though, are the ones that I just don't like. I don't like the quality check, and the chef is kind of a useless ability. I find I never use it. Definitely, you kind of get stuck in a weird loop because your morale's going down, and then you can't get it back up, and because you can't get it back up, it keeps going down, and then the only way to get it up is to do 2 tickets, but there's no way to get it out because your quality's too low. So it's this weird little loop you can definitely get stuck in, where you either never fail a quality check or you fail them all, and it's really hard to pull out of it because you can't adjust the dice once you roll them, right? You're just sort of dead in the water there. So I think the designer is currently working on this little area. I think most of the feedback that he's gotten is that these 2 little dice are a bit odd and don't seem to quite fit. So I know that he's been changing it and fiddling with it a bit, but the rest of it I think is just a lot of fun. Love the way this one looks. Love the way this one feels with assigning your little workers and deciding, do I put somebody who's really good at it, or do I put somebody who is not so good at it and will produce less, right? There's that nice tension of where a worker placement, where do you put your people to get the most benefit for what you need. Love the little tickets that come out. I just think this little last part of it right here is definitely just needs a little bit of jiggering. But competition is still going, game is not over, so I'm sure that there will be more updates and design tweaks coming down the pike for this one. Link below if you want to jump on board, give a playtest, give some feedback, or just see where it's going. This one is just so cute. I just love the way this one looks, and I'm really excited to see how it comes out in its final iteration. This is Back of House, another entry in the board game print and play competition. Hope you guys are enjoying these, and I will catch you next time.